Hey, what's up, guys? Carl got about the video, and today I want to do my Broncos strengths and weaknesses going into Week 17. So, um, we're in Cincinnati playing against the Bengals, and how we're gonna mostly affect it there to win this game. How we're gonna win this game there, because mostly if we're looking in the playoff position there, we only need one win to get in. So, what we need to do? We need to mostly go into practice there and fix the defensive front there because mostly the defense has been really, really bad on Thursday Night Football there because Thursday Night Football, the defense has been really, really bad on that there, and mostly we need to fix that there for the defensive front there and mostly try to fix that, mostly getting a little bit more pressure there. We do get some guys back there that's positive there going into this week. We do get some guys back, mostly coming back from this week there, and that is we do get Riley Moss back, and we do get Riley Moss back there. We do get all our weapons back there, who honestly were in injury reserves there. So those guys are get to play on. They are eligible to play on those games. So those are going to be back there. It's kind of a little bit bad there because Riley Moss did miss 2 games there. I don't know how slow he's going to be. But mostly going into the practice there, we need to get him back into strength there, get him back into moving there, and that's what we need to do for Riley Moss there. But mostly for the defensive front there, defense really let us down on Thursday night against the Chargers. The defense did let us down on Thursday night against the Chargers there. But we need to get him more rest time. Get him more rest time there for the offense there. We need to give the defense some more rest there during these practice modes there. We need to actually get them a little bit more rest there. Technically, we need to get our defense mostly pressuring it there and make them work in those fundamentals there. Vance Joseph, you need to work on those fundamentals. You need to work on those fundamentals on those guys there to actually get mostly in the practice there. We need to work on those fundamentals there. If we intently work on those fundamentals there, going into the practice there, have them work in fundamentals, controlling the ball, getting the ball there, getting those first downs. So that's what we need to do on our defensive side there, and actually executing those plays, getting the mostly working on swings there. Try to actually, we might have to have our blockers there to block it, our best pass rushers there to see if they can actually handle it there. But if they get to Bo Nix and touch him there, like playing touch football with him, do that in the practice mode. Have them mostly working on pressure. That's what we need to do there. It's work on pressure there on our defensive front because we technically lacked on that last week against Herbert. We didn't pressure him that much, and against Justin Herbert there. So I think we need to go into practice there and mostly practice with Bo Nix there and mostly get him a little bit more pressure there so Bo can get used to the pressure there and our defense can get around those defensive corners there. And that's what we need to do there. And also mostly locking down our wide receivers there and in the practice also just to get them better and mostly get them the pressure there, and that's what we need to do there in this week in practice. So what we need to do, so that's what we need to do in the fixes. So it's going to the game there. So we're in Cincinnati there. We play on Saturday there. A Saturday game in Cincinnati. Playing against the Bengals. So what we should do in this game there to actually try to mostly beat them. So what we need to do, we need mostly for the offensive side, we need to get executing those plays there. The Bengals defense is really, really weak there. We need to mostly pressure there, have the run game be your best friend in this game there. We need the run game to be your best friend in this game, getting those first downs, executing those plays, moving the sticks there. Because if we don't move the sticks there, we can't force a 3 and out. We can't have a 3 and out there at all. That's what we've been messing up on the Chargers game there. Kind of mostly we need to get those first downs, executing the plays, moving the sticks, and getting those first downs. Because if we mostly move the sticks there, getting those first downs, executing the plays there, and mostly getting time of the clock and the advantage. So mostly keeping the ball time of possession there. Mostly we need to keep the ball from time of possession because the Bengals defense is not that great there to stop in the run there. So if we use the run game there to actually getting those first downs and executing the plays there, because have Javonte and have McLaughlin, or no, have Javonte and Estimate, McLaughlin, have all those guys get much better in the running game there, getting those first downs. And also, don't run up the middle. Kind of run up the side there, because the Bengals are not that great against the side there. This is why they're pretty bad against the run there, because if they mostly try to push it there and mostly against the run there, we need to mostly push that there and executing those plays there. And that's what we need to do there for this game there. We need to do that there, pushing down the middle, getting those first downs, and executing those plays. And that's what we need to do. Have the ball, more time of the possession, giving our defense more time off of the possession there. And how we're going to get our defense mostly more rest. We need to have more time of the possession of the ball, getting first downs, executing the plays, and then punching in the red zone. Because if you punch it in the red zone, your defense will thank you for that. So that's what we need to do on our offensive side. For our defensive side there, we need to mostly pressure Joe Burrow there. Because Joe Burrow, he can sling the rock there. He can actually sling the rock there. We need to mostly keep his eyes on him there and have Cooper and Manito there to bomb rush, have Cooper and Benito going after Joe Burrow there, because Burrow, he can sling the rock there. He is dangerous there. He is freaking dangerous there. So technically, Joe Burrow is pretty dangerous there. He does actually have really, really strong weapons there. It can actually mostly affecting the game there for him. So we need to keep we have to keep our eye on Joe Burrow there, because Burrow, he can throw the rock. He can throw the rock there pretty easily there, and if you're napping on him, he can easily burn you. And that's what we need to do there. So we need to mostly pressure him, get him off, make him uncomfortable there, because if Burrow's uncomfortable, he's going to play pretty bad. Because we've been seeing that there. He's been playing pretty bad under pressure there. So mostly if we get him the pressure there and bomb rushed him there, that's what we need to do, is bomb rush him, getting him under the pressure there, and actually executing that plays. Because if you let him do whatever he wants, he will definitely burn you. He will definitely burn you there. He's kind of he was kind of like Justin Herbert last week, where Herbert was burning us last week there. I think we need to get that on our defense there. We can't let him burn us. We need to pressure him. We need to execute that there and pressure him there and stuff. For the running game there, T. Higgins there, we need to watch him. We need to mostly lock him down there, or not T. Higgins. We need to lock down the running back there, because the running back can usually burn us there. They actually have possibly one of the best offenses in the league in the NFL. So we need to freaking mostly pressure him and keep him locked down. We need to keep him locked down there, because if we let him do whatever he wants, he can easily burn you down the field there. And we can't open up contacts there. We can't open up contacts. We can't open up that much pressure on him. We need to lock him down. If we lock him down, we can actually win this game here. We can actually win this game if we lock him down, because the running game there, it's not going to be as not as bad compared to the Chargers, but he can still burn you. He can still use his legs and burn you. So you need to lock him down, have him locked down there, and follow him wherever he goes there. And that's what I'm just saying for the running back there. Follow wherever he goes and lock him down. So that's what we need to do for the running back. We need to lock him down and mostly get him a lot of negative yards in this one. So for the wide receivers there, have PS2 locking down T. Higgins there. Mostly T. Higgins there is mostly a massive threat there. He is a really good wide receiver there. He can burn you. He can easily burn you if you don't lock him down. So have PS2 locking down T. Higgins there and locking him down really hard there, keeping him on eye there, keep him as a shadow, keep PS2 as a shadow of T. Higgins there, because T. Higgins, he can actually throw, he can mostly burn a lot of things there. He can actually mostly do a lot of jukes plays there. He's kind of like Jerry Jeudy when we played in week 13 there. Have PS2 on T. Higgins there. Have him on T. Higgins, be a shadow for have PS2 be a shadow there for T. Higgins there. And then mostly for Riley Moss there, have mostly lock him down, mostly lock the other guy down, had their best second wide receiver. Riley Moss needs to lock him down. Riley Moss needs to really lock him down. He needs to mostly pressure him and lock him down there. And possibly that's how we're going to win in the defensive front there. We need to lock down those wide receivers there. They can easily burn you, and they know how to score. They know how to score there. They know how to get down the field. We need to lock them down because the Bengals offense there, they are really strong there. The Bengals offense are really strong there. So if we lock down T. Higgins and have PS2 locking down T. Higgins and then Riley Moss locking down their second best wide receiver, we can win in the defensive front there. For the special teams there, just kind of have Marlon Mims returning the ball there. He's been doing that pretty good there for returning the ball there. Have him return there. And then also have a blocker, have our blockers blocking, have our blocking our kicker there for the kicking there. So, yep. That's Smart Chip. Comment, rate, most spots, students, bros. We like Please subscribe. Hit the notification on Super Bowl 2 live streams. Correspondence to students, bros. Like her out. Out of peace.